everybody, welcome to Board Game Heaven. My name is Raymond, and in this video I'm going to do an unboxing of White Hat by Ren Multamaki and Thomas Klausner of Dragon Dawn Productions. I got this game at Spiel in 2022, and before I open up the box, I'd like to ask you to please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. That really helps the channel. And if you'd like to become a Patreon saint, there's a link to my Patreon page in the description below, and there you can support me for €1 or more per month, and that will get you early access to all of my videos, access to some Patreon exclusive content, and your name in the credits as well. All right, let's open up the box and see what's inside. Right, so White Hat, as I am told, the tweaked and improved streamlined edition of Black Hat, which was the previous game by Dragon Dawn Productions. So on the cover we have this nice grid and a white hat, game designed by Ren Multamaki and Thomas Klausner. On the side, just some information. It's a game for 1 to 6 players, which plays in about half an hour to 45 minutes for ages 9 and up. There we go. And on the back you can see the game board with the cards, some of the hat meeples, and a little bit of text. Winter is fast approaching and it's time for hats. So it tells you what kind of a game this is. Right, all right, so let's open that up and check out what's inside. All right, there we go. It's a very compact box, something I always like when a box is not bigger than it needs to be, and Dragon Dawn Productions certainly has done that a few times in the past. For example, with Darwinning and Mazehow, which I also reviewed on my channel. But for now, it's just an unboxing. So we have a couple of booklets. So this is the German booklet. Doesn't have the German flag on the cover though, but a quick look inside will reveal, and this is English. So we have the rules here, the setup, round start, all the rules there, and end of the round and scoring. Then we have the end of the game, 2-player variant, critical asset tiles, an optional rule, reducing luck for people who don't like luck-based games, another variant, and solo rules. There's even some frequently asked questions. It's very good, and if you have any problems, you can contact them and they will be happy to answer your questions, with a catalog of different games from Dragon Dawn Productions. Right. So then we have a bunch of punch boards, thin punch boards, with these kind of tokens, tiles, if you will, which can be made into the game board, I believe. So you kind of match them up. Don't know if I'm doing it correctly. And I don't know if you need all of them. There's a little -1 token here and a ring token here, double-sided. This one is a +1 on the other side and a -1 on this side. All right, then we have another, same of those punch boards, so a couple of more of those tokens, and a couple of more of these tiles, and another punch board here. So 3 punch boards with all kinds of tiles. Then we got some wooden tokens in different colors. So here are 6 tokens: gold, gray, black, purple, white, and red. Player tokens for scoring, I suppose. And there's 2 of each color for the players to put on the game board. The top hats. All right, so we have those. We have 1 ring, gray ring. And then we have a bunch of cards, which I'm going to show you in a bit. Here is the game board that is folded up in 3 still quite new. So let's see, we have one side here with a scoring tracker around the board. So that's where you can put those round tokens, I suppose. And all kinds of different things. So you can put those over these to change the rules, I believe. If I remember correctly what Ren told me at Spiel. It's been a while. But yeah, it looks really cool. And then on the other side, there's a different setup. So 2 ways to play the game. Nice and compact, and that is everything that is in the box. So let's take a quick look at the cards before I end this video. Let's start with these. All right, so they all have this white hat symbol on the back. I don't know what they mean yet. Of course, the cards, I haven't learned the rules yet. But we have what seems to be some land, country. Trying to figure out if it's an actual country or if it's just a fantasy kind of world. But it seems to me that you can look at it in 2 ways. University pool, computers have good bandwidth. All right. See, it looks like something I can recognize. I just don't know quite what it is. Oh, and it does say here DDoS. So this is a DDoS attack card. This is a drive-by download. It's very high-tech, which I kind of like. A nice theme. The Mitnick. Here are the files you requested. We have a 0 Day. We have a Joker. There are those cards. Okay, let's move on to the next stack. So here we have the white hat. Hackers united against Russian invasion. Slava Ukraine. It's a nice nod. And there's also the character from, what's the game again? Red something. They're dwarven. Oh, Factory 42. Yeah, there it is. Factory 42, which has this type of art. But that's a nice, yeah, nice card. Double-sided. Oh, this one is double-sided. These other ones all had the white hat on the back. Then we have some promotional cards for different games. We have Perdition's Mouth, Beyond the Rift for the Kickstarter. But that's available right now. And Soul Spire. You can find your copy on GameFound if you're interested. Abyssal Rift, Revised Edition. So there you go. If you're interested in that, go and have a look. Then we have a bunch of cards. Let me see. There's still some of these here. 2 of these. The Script Kitty. So I'll put those with these. Then I'll keep that one apart. Aside for now. I guess this goes with this because these are also double-sided. Yeah. Then we have, this is again different. Bunch of different types of cards. Tracer Jail. We have tile types, so that's like a reference card. Anatomy of a card, so a bit of a reference here as well. So you don't need to check the booklet all the time. Right, so okay, so you give these to all players. And these are in different languages, yeah. So we have German for 2 players. All right, and then we have these cards with the red back, and these simply have numbers on them. Celebrity status, okay. So I'll keep those apart as well. All right, let me check out this deck. And these are more cards with the white hat on the back. So I have different ones here. We have the Dictionary Attack, Infected USB Stick, Rootkit, a Keylogger, Password Reuse, and oh, there's more of these DDoS cards. So yeah, those go with these other ones and more of these. All right, so all of these are white hat cards with the blue back. So we have more of those. Yeah, we've seen one of these. We have default password. Password reset, nice kitty there. We have vulnerability scan. And we have more of these dictionary tags. All right, so this entire stack is the stack of cards with the blue back. And these are different types of cards. So I guess you best kind of divide that up into the box because it's a very small box designed to just hold the cards and everything that you need. So yeah, that's good. It's a bit of a puzzle to get everything back in, I guess. I'll put these small tokens in here in the Ziploc bag and then figure out how to position these in between the cards. But that should work. There's not a whole lot of these, so that will fit on top of the cards. And that's everything. All right, so that was my unboxing of White Hat by Dragon Dawn Productions. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you'd like to become a Patreon, just check out the link in the description below or the icon at the end of this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on Board Game Heaven.